In this video, I want us to listen to some Ford Kenya leaders, for their sentiments are going to inform the basis of our analysis in this video. Listening to those two Ford Kenya officials, the first man who spoke is very brave, very truthful, straight to the point. The second one seems to be beating about the bush. He does not want to hit the nail on the head. I want us to dig deep into that clip for Kenyans to understand in clear terms the games William Ruto is playing in Western. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's proceed. Yes, let me start by asking this simple question. When Wetangula and Mudavadi were joining William Ruto, is it that they never knew Ruto just wanted to use them to penetrate the Western vote? Is it that they never knew that? That's the big question, ladies and gentlemen. And that's a question we are going to answer as we proceed. The first thing coming out very clearly, William Ruto is out to finish Musalia and Wetangula completely in Western. And already has succeeded in killing Musalia politically in Western. I won't be wrong to say that those people, or rather Western residents who are supporting Musalia Mudavadi, a good number of them are now supporting either Raila Odinga or William Ruto. So Musalia is not even a question in Western. He has been killed politically courtesy to William Samoei Ruto. And that's a fact, ladies and gentlemen. And William Ruto is also very desperate in making sure Ford Kenya is dead politically in the Bukusu nation, and more so in Bungoma County. And if Ford Kenya does not play its politics very well, I'm seeing William Ruto going to succeed in killing it in Bungoma, or rather in Western. That's something I'm seeing very, very well. And I've been hearing some Kenyans saying that William Ruto is trying to propel Musalia Mudavadi for Mudavadi to take over from Rigathi Gachagua. Those are political antics by William Samoei Ruto. It's what I call divide and rule. Anytime William Ruto is in Western, or anytime his lieutenants are in Western, the likes of Faruk Kibet, they cheat the people that they are from Musalia Mudavadi. Anytime they are on the mountain, it's the mountain. Western Nyanza becomes primitive. Ruto is not very truthful. He is not interested in building Musalia Mudavadi. Ruto is just trying to use his usual political maneuvers to penetrate Western. If at all Ruto was interested in building any leader from Western, I'm very sure he could have not been using Cleophas Malala to fight Mudavadi and to fight Wetangula. He could have allowed ANC and Ford Kenya parties in Western to flourish, but it appears Ruto is only interested in UDA flourishing in Western at the expense of ANC and Ford Kenya. So naturally, Ruto is not interested in building any leader from Western. He's only interested in building his own political brand in Western. From those Ford Kenya officials, they are also exposing the suspicions in Kenya Kwanza alliance. It's only that they're not brave enough to call the kettle black. Yes, they're not brave enough to call it as it is. Wetangula himself, I think he should not be keeping quiet as William Ruto tries to kill him politically. The moment he's silent, he's giving the ground that fuel that actually has surrendered. And he has surrendered to William Ruto. And that can augur very negatively for him in the Bukusu nation. Yes, that's something that can work against him. And the two officials just confirms that as time goes by, we are most definitely going to see some infighting in Kenya Kwanza, but ultimately the infightings will take the trajectory William Ruto himself wants. If he wants the infighting to continue, then they will continue. If he wants to silence those Ford Kenya leaders, I'm seeing a very high possibility where William Ruto will even reach out to them in person and they can start attacking Moses Masika Wetangula, just as William Ruto did with Mudavadi, where he reached out to Malala. So these are just tumbocrats. These are not leaders, in my honest opinion. They are just in politics for their own personal gains. And that's why we are seeing even some members of parliament who are elected through Azimio, they are abandoning their coalition to join the government side. And joining the government side, they are not joining the government side because the people have told them to join the government side, but they're joining it for their own interests. That's what is going to happen in Fort Kenya, and already we have seen that happening in ANC. Those are Tumbocrat officials who will most definitely be compromised. Above all, as I conclude, it seems there is total confusion in Kenya Kwanza government. William Ruto is trying to actually test his limits. In Western, he's trying to test Mudavadi, he's trying to test Wetangula. On the mountain, he's trying to test regarding Kimani Chungwa Didinyoro. It appears all this turmoil, it's William Ruto sponsoring all this. And he's doing that because eventually he wants to weaken all these leaders so that he can prop new leaders who will be singing his tune. So that in the event these other leaders decides to walk away, then he shall have succeeded in watering them down, or rather in killing their strength on the ground. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans and subscribers, I'm very much humble, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you, God bless Kenya. Any other person who wants to support us, I've pinned my number down there. Feel free to channel any kind of a support to that number. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.